Hello aquaponics growers. So today an easy video, just with the GoPro. How do you deal with pest control in aquaponics? And I have to say it's a tricky one. I already published some videos on this topic. There is no easy solution, but I think there is one principle to always respect in aquaponics. So first, I really recommend you to have a look at those videos that I published before on pest management in aquaponics. I explain you what is the philosophy, what is a big principle to avoid to have some big pest problems on your crop. We need to put some barrier. So here, if you look at what I am planting in the grow bed, here mint again. So we got different things on only one little square meter. Here again, you see a bit turmeric, mint, kale. So you see, you got celery. You got all this biodiversity in a very narrow area. Based on one of them, one of the crop is not going to go everywhere. It's going to stop at one plant. It's not going to reach the other plants. And I have all the predators that are present, and they're going to get rid, or they're going to manage, control the population of the pests. So that's really, for me, the key is to have a big biodiversity, to play with biodiversity. And actually, if you look into nature, in a forest, for example, you go in a forest, you're going to see a lot of different trees. I'm talking about a forest that is not humanly managed, but a natural forest. You're going to see a big biodiversity of trees. The reason why is if you have only one species of trees, you're going to have one disease that is going to arrive and it's going to kill all the trees at once. That's why in nature you have biodiversity, and that's what we need to replicate to get a natural phenomenon. And as soon as the pest arrives, the predators are going to be easily present, and so they're going to be here to manage this pest. But also, the pest is not going to be able to spread too easily because they only like a very specific type of crop. And if this crop is not present in a high density, the pest is just going to arrive and start to grow a little bit, but not being able to take over and damage your crop. So that's really the trick for me in aquaponics, is to work with biodiversity. Never use any pesticide on your aquaponics system. But personally, I don't use any of them. If I have a crop that has got some pests, I leave it because I know that I got all the crops around and the pest is not going to grow everywhere. And sometimes I even take the plant that is affected and I give it to the fish. The fish are eating the insect, so it's free fish food as well. So you need to take it at your advantage, right? But never go for one crop. Use different spaces. Obviously, they may get rid of the pests, but they may also affect your bacteria. They may get rid of your bacteria that are in the aquaponic system. I remind you that in the media here, in those little rocks, there are a lot of bacteria. Those bacteria here, they work for you, and if you kill them, you basically damage the whole magic, the whole ecosystem, the whole cycle of the aquaponic system. So it would be a disaster. So don't put any chemical, please. Maybe you're not going to kill your fish, maybe you're not going to kill your plants, but think of the bacteria. The bacteria, they don't like pesticides, that's for sure. And at the end of the day, what we are doing here, we are producing food in our backyard, food that we're going to eat and we're going to be proud of. And I don't think you want to eat pesticides. As soon as you put pesticide in the aquaponic system, at one point or another, it's going to finish either on your plants or in the fish. And at the end of the day, you're going to consume it, so it's going to finish in your body. I don't think this is what you want. So the idea of aquaponics is to produce something that is completely organic, and completely sustainable, free of any pesticide, very healthy, right? Healthy and tasty. So don't try to replicate the big, the big farms. Don't put any chemical in your systems. The system doesn't need it. If you work with it properly, with natural biodiversity, you will see it's magic. You don't have that many pests. You may have one or two problems. I'm not saying that you never have any pests, but it's not going to affect so much your crop. You may lose a bit of your crop, but you have to share with nature. That's the principle, right? We are working in an ecosystem, and sometimes the ecosystem needs to share with the animals around, but it's never a big deal. So that's it for this video today. If you want more information about aquaponics, if you want to build your aquaponics system, you still have access to the free aquaponics guide from the description of the video just below. It's a guide to help you to build your aquaponics system and then to manage it as well properly. So get the guide if you want to start. It's the best start you can have with aquaponics, and it's completely free. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe, leave a like to the video, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye! Don't forget to get your free gift from this screen. You can also leave me a comment below the video, subscribe to the channel, and see my last video. I really hope to see you soon, and I wish you a fantastic success with aquaponics. Have a good crop!